Episode 34. Something? Like what? What do you want me to do, boss? Tanhua gulped nervously as she tried to guess what kind of weird request Nanshen would ask her today. Would Nanshen ask for something dangerous? Or something sexual maybe, like selling her body to a brothel, or making her steal secret documents from the government? Wait, what if he suddenly wanted to sell her internal organs? She heard that this grape wine costs $1 million. She would have to sell her internal organs to buy that. Would Nanshen sell her heart? This devil boss really had no heart. Merciless. Cruel. Tanhua had thought about all sorts of bad things Nanshen would likely ask her, such as becoming a drug dealer, joining secret prostitution, dealing with mafia, etc. Tanhua indeed always thought of Nanshen as a complete villain who would always do something illegal for his own benefit. Nanshen's image in Tanhua's heart and mind was very dark. He was portrayed as a big bad devil who came crawling from the deepest part of hell. Even the king of hell couldn't rival Nanshen's bad image in both Tanhua's heart and mind. Nanshen was already categorized as a super-duper dangerous human being. I want you to be my Cupid. Nanshen's eyes brightened as he took Tanhua's palm and cupped it with his own palm. Cupid? That baby angel who brings a bow and love arrow everywhere? Nanshen wanted her to do cosplay? Boss, you want me to do a Cupid cosplay? Tanhua retracted her hand, which was being held by Nanshen, as her lips began to twitch. She didn't know Nanshen liked to make someone do cosplay. Is this his hobby? As expected of a sadist. Cosplay? No, not like that. It's not what I mean. Nanshen hurriedly waved his hand as he laughed, hearing Tanhua's response. How could this boy be this slow? Well, never mind. He needed this boy's assistance after all, so he will try to be more kind now. So? What do you mean, boss? Tanhua scratched her not itchy head and felt confused. Can boss talk straight to the point? She was confused. So, I know that you have become Mishu's friend. Maybe she treats you like her own younger brother. And what I want you to do is, please help me in courting her. Nanshen smiled sheepishly as he finally told Tanhua what he wanted from her. At that moment Tanhua was holding the teacup, and when she heard this wish of Nanshen, she accidentally dropped the teacup from her hand. What? Did she hear it wrong? Nanshen wants her to help him court Mishu? Throb. Tanhua's heart suddenly felt hurt. It was as if thousands of hedgehogs ran through her heart while rolling to stab her heart with their thorns. Why? Did she feel this way? Tanhua? Tanhua, do you hear me? Hey. Nanshen tried to make Tanhua snap from her deep thought as he waved his hand in front of Tanhua's face, but he didn't get any reaction from Tanhua. What's wrong with Tanhua today? Why the hell did he suddenly go silent when he just finished telling him his wish? Nanshen in the end pinched Tanhua's cheek, making Tanhua snap from her daze. Yes, boss? Tanhua shook her head and slowly slapped her cheek to prevent herself from thinking of unnecessary things now. Finally, you're back. So you can help me, right? Nanshen smiled and went back to drink his tea leisurely. With Tanhua's help, he was sure that he would be able to make Mishu interested in him. After all, he knew Mishu cherished this silly doggo a lot, looking at her attitude this morning. This was a big chance to be closer to his goddess Mishu. If he could court her, then his family wouldn't get so noisy about him not being married yet, at the age of 28. Yes, boss, I will try my best. Tanhua lowered her head to hide her dark expression as she agreed to do what Nanshen asked her to do. After all, she had drunk that super expensive grape tea and got caught in Nanshen's trap. But her heart felt so heavy and uncomfortable. Tanhua drank the grape tea until her teacup was empty with a heavy heart. She felt like crying, but she couldn't cry at all. Tack. So the first step is, give her the bracelet you designed for me a few days ago. Nanshen put his teacup on the table as he took out a small wooden box from his pocket. Of course, inside was a soft pink rope bracelet with a cute silver heart pendant hanging on it. The bracelet was exactly like what Tanhua designed for Nanshen a few days ago at night. So beautiful, pink, her favorite color. But this wasn't for her. Throb. Tanhua's heart throbbed once again when she saw the bracelet meant for Mishu. This was the bracelet she designed, the first casual concept accessory she made in this world. She already knew that this design would be given to Mishu, but then she didn't expect to feel like this. What was wrong with her? Tanhua shook her head quietly and forced a smile at Nanshen. She shouldn't feel sad about this, as in the drama alone, Nanshen was bound to like Mishu and chase after her. That wasn't her business at all, right? Her goal was to become a rich girl again, by becoming a world-renowned designer in the future. This small step of introducing her design to other people was going to be her stepping stone to success. The design came out to be so beautiful, boss. Mishu's skin is white, so she definitely will look good wearing this. Tanhua laughed wryly as she tried to erase these negative emotions she felt. Really? Good then. Oh right, I forgot this. Nanshen flashed an innocent smile, and a second after he patted his forehead as he took another box from his pocket. There was only one box on the table now, but inside it were two bracelets. The first one was a dark blue rope bracelet for men with a silver arrow pendant hanging on it. The second one was a milk yellow rope bracelet. There was also a gold dog's paw pendant hanging cutely on the rope. Yep, these two are my and your bracelets. You said so before that you will also wear this bracelet for men if I wear it. Here, quickly wear it. I'll wear it too. Nanshen took out the yellow bracelet and put it on Tanhua's hand, while he himself took the dark blue bracelet and wore it on his left wrist. Tanhua was dazed when she saw the bracelet in front of her eyes. The bracelet was the usual casual unisex rope bracelet she often saw in her world back then. It wasn't her first time seeing it or wearing it, but then, she didn't know why she felt happy. That silver dog paw pendant on the rope must be something Nanshen suggested. He saw her as his silly little doggo, so this trait on the bracelet was for sure created by Nanshen himself. Tanhua took the bracelet carefully as she observed it closely. The color was milk yellow, not too bright yellow nor poop-like color, but this one was like a butter color. She remembered that a few days ago, Nanshen asked her what her favorite color was, and she said it was yellow. Never did she expect Nanshen to make this bracelet with the color she casually said to be her favorite. Tanhua happily wore the bracelet, and when she looked at it, it really did look good on her. How is it? Is it good on me? Nanshen coughed awkwardly before asking Tanhua about her opinion toward the bracelet he wore. Nanshen was actually kind of nervous that the bracelet wouldn't look good on him after all, since today the bracelet was still an accessory made for women, but he wore it today. Tanhua slowly looked at Nanshen's wrist and couldn't help but chuckle. The bracelet really looked good on Nanshen's white skin, and accidentally, or maybe it was a coincidence, Nanshen's suit today was dark blue. Wearing a casual bracelet while wearing a suit instead of a brandy wristwatch might have looked strange, but when Nanshen wore it, it really suited him. That silver arrow dangling on the bracelet only made Nanshen look even more cool, even when he wasn't wearing casual clothes. It's good, boss. So handsome. Tanhua laughed freely when she saw Nanshen's new appearance wearing a casual bracelet for the first time in his life. Really? Good then. Nanshen raised his chin arrogantly as his eyes sparkled like a child being praised by his mom. Truly cute. Heh. Well, she doesn't know if Nanshen would always wear the bracelet. So, this rare moment should be captured in a photo. Boss, let's take a picture of our hands alone, showing the bracelet, shall we? It would be a good memory. Tanhua tugged Nanshen's sleeves happily as she asked him to take out his smartphone. Her camera wasn't that good after all, so it's better to use Nanshen's camera. Nanshen initially refused, but after Tanhua pleaded using her pitiful doggo acting skill, Nanshen agreed to take a photo of his hand and Tanhua's hand alone. Snap. After the photo session, Nanshen sent the picture to Tanhua, while Tanhua giggled happily, looking at the picture. It looks like a couple bracelet, doesn't it? Well, it's not like she likes Nanshen or anything, but it did turn out to be a good photo. Tanhua was feeling very good and happy at that time when suddenly, Nanshen dropped a bomb, instantly making her mood drop to the bottom. Heh, like this, I and Mishu look like we're wearing couple bracelets.